everyone at home. My name's Noah Martin, and this is my boyfriend ASMR video. See, I'm eating some graham crackers for lunch. I gotta chew them first, but oh yeah, this is ASMR, so I could just chew them. Go to sleep. I'm gonna get some water. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's start this moving sleep stuff now. Do a little role play here. Oh, what was that, babe? Oh, you want me to read you a book to sleep? Sure. Sure thing. Chopin no longer spits blood. He rests well, coughs little, and best of all, he is in France. He can sleep in a bed which won't be burned because he has lain in it. He won't see any recoil when he holds out his hand. They were happy to be so friendly. Soil again. They decided to spend the spring at Marseilles. They put up at the Hotel de Dr. Cavers, a friend of George's, gave such a favorable report upon examining Chopin that death, which had hung so close, ceased haunting them. They set to work immediately, Chopin on his music, George on an article to keep tongues from wagging. Chopin asked his friends to write him at the Vau, while George received her mail at Dr. Cavieres. The Marseilles musical and literary bohemia, however, lost no time in ferreting out the famous visitors, and soon both George and Chopin were besieged by unpublished poets. Yeah, I didn't. Unpublished makes more sense. Seeking prefaces by unheard musical geniuses, their scores under their arms, anxious to give Chopin the privilege of discovering them, by beggars and thrill seekers, in fact, by the Harvey City equivalent of Paris horde that clamored at George's door on the appearance of every new novel. George tried to protect herself and Chopin as best as she could, and wrote amusingly to Madame Marliani, "Don't be alarmed if news reaches you from here that I am dying. As for Chopin, at the moment, I've given out that he's already dead, and this sort of things continue, we're going to send abroad letters inviting people to attend our joint funerals, so they'll mourn us and leave us in peace." Chopin, now tied to George by dependence, looked upon the poem of their marriage as permanent and so far abandoned that his customary reticence to inform Grismala of the 20th century of March that my lady had just finished writing a magnificent article on Goethe, Byron, and Adam Mickiewicz, a Polish poet who had already inspired a number of Chopin's compositions. Mickiewicz' association with two giants of rope contained George's subtle compliment to her little one's love of everything Polish. Besides, the article might help whoever she knew and admired, for George had hesitated to use her influence for a fellow writer. "My angel is finishing a new novel," Gabriel Chopin wrote, still more intimately to the court. "Today she is writing in bed. You would love her even more if you knew her as I now know her." The letter was dated the 12th of April, 1839. Earlier in the month, perhaps to escape their plagues of locusts, George, Chopin, and the children made a brief excursion to Genoa, the Italian city You know what, I can't keep going. I really hope you're asleep by now. Good night.